Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises to the Most High Yahweh, Barasham Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles at GMS Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to all the brothers out there pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Right? Shalom. Now, this is just a vibration may I try to push to the brothers them. Right? To basically show the significance or to remind you brothers of one of the reasons why we in this thing, one of the reasons why we are fight, right? Because if you don't know what you are fight for, then you're not going to fight with your full heart. Now I'm going to start off with the scripture here and then see if we can really get into it. Now this is Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. It says, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth." Right? Because yeah, we're the nation of Israel. Right? We're special to the Most High above all other nations. So me not the white man, not the Chinese man. So me not the Hamites, none of them other nations there. Right? So the Most High basically bless we as a nation. Right? Now our people don't understand is what is real pleasures. So that's what this lesson is going to be. What is real pleasure? Right? Now right off the bat, all people that think when the word pleasure come to mind, when I think about worldly things. You see me? Like cars, money, a good job, you see me? Respect, a high standing personality, houses, all of them basically just material things. See me, they feel say, yo, if them have a good job where they can make a lot of money, where them can buy anything they want, then them have it. But that's not really the case. Right? The way society is structured, there is no way we can enjoy real pleasures. I'm going to show you what real pleasure is very soon. Right? Because first of all, we have to be working in order to sustain, just to keep on living. We have to be working. We have to be working hard every day. It's in several hours a day, just to put food on the table, clothes from our back, etc. Then we have to pay bills, all in something there. And otherwise from that, you have like them poison with food. You see me? People kill one another every day. People broke in a house. People steal their shit. You see me? People kill their pit of them, etc. etc. We have all of them bad things here upon this this society. The gays walking on the street, that's one of them. You see me? Them are indoctrinated pit of them. I teach them all sort of crap. I push all sort of negative vibration for destroy. We basically we can't have real pleasures with that. Right? Now let me get a scripture. If you can't do that. Alright, this is Micah chapter 2 verse 10. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction." See me? And that on point. See me? That explains what I talked about earlier. See, we basically I get destroyed every day. The very air we breathe polluted. So there's no way we can really enjoy ourselves in this. There's no pleasure in this. And what we think is pleasure is not pleasure. Right? Now I'm going to explain to you what pleasure is. Pleasure is the freedom to do things, the simple little things that we do on a daily basis that we can't really enjoy because we have worries. because we have work, because we have to think about tomorrow. We have a fearful life each and every friggin' day, so we can't enjoy what we're really supposed to enjoy. We can't enjoy the now. We have to worry about the tomorrow, and that is a constant thing, right? That are the real pleasures, you know. The little things them what we do, but we don't have the time to enjoy. Right? For example, we go as simple as possible. Just waking up one day having nothing to do. That's not possible, is it? No, you always have something to do. Right? Having your picnic them out on the street. Is it having the level of freedom and not have to worry about your children them being out on the street. We can't do that. Is it me? Like another example. Just simple things like writing a story, then picking fruits, making things, crafting on them something. Right, enjoying your woman, enjoying your family, going swimming, traveling. Just them basic something there. Nothing will really involve material goods. Just them basic something there. Them are the real pleasures. Having the freedom to do that on a daily basis, not having to worry about tomorrow or today or yesterday. That are the real pleasure, and we can't experience that right now because of the amount of shit we're going basically, and simply because we are slaves. If you have to work every day just to sustain yourself, then what are you? You're a slave. Alright, let me get that scripture. Yeah, it's Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1. Right now, I'm read earlier show you, so we the Israelites is a special people unto the Lord. Isn't it? The Lord value over all of the other nations of the earth, and that's why him give them blessings here to it, because these are the things that we're supposed to have, right? These are the pleasures. We're supposed to be the ruling nation above all the other nations. We're supposed to be on top. We're supposed to be the dictators. We're supposed to have those other nations in a slavery. Them do the fucking work for it. Isn't it? We're not supposed to do that work. That's how we get that freedom. Isn't it? Them do the work for it. Isn't it? We can't just get up every day and just sit back and just relax. Now, nothing at all to worry about. So we can actually enjoy the things that will happen right now, just the daily things them what we do. We can really enjoy them. That is the real pleasure. The freedom, the food that we eat. We can't have that kind of pleasure right now, because first of all, say you get some natural foods. The natural foods in this society then defile. When Esau now modify them and give it GMO food for it, the world itself defiled, so the world it now produce proper fruits, right? What we can really enjoy. Read down. It says Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1. It says, and it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. And that this naturally supposed to happen. This is going to happen in the coming times. This is one of the things that we are striving for, to see this thing happen. Right, because these other nations, them are going to slavery on the way when the Messiah return. So I'm going to destroy all of these other nations. I'm going to destroy this entire world basically. One of the main reasons is purging. Purging the land, purging the people. Getting rid of all this pollution, so we can build up back the kingdom. So we can use them other nations as slaves to build up back the kingdom. Because the kingdom is going to be here on earth. That's when we are going to have full rest. Not in this shit of a society that we can't do nothing. We can't enjoy nothing. We have too much things to worry about. You have your picnic them, you can't even. First of all, you have media poison your picnic them and tell them all sort of fuckery. Then you have to send them to this thing that they call school. Where basically indoctrination. Them full up a picnic head of what them want in there. Them spoil them for you. You have all them things they worry about, so how you going to enjoy a picnic them? And that are just a tip of the iceberg. You can't even discipline your picnic them for raise them right, because what? Them are going to contact them from you, say you abuse them. So how we supposed to enjoy things in this year? You can't enjoy your picnic them. He said, and all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Now we all know, say, Israel never did listen. We never listen. We break every law, and that's why we face the punishments that we face right now. But them blessings here, in the near future, when Yahweh shall return and take back this thing, we're gonna get all these blessings, all these blessings. That's how we're gonna get the real pleasure. It says, blessed shall thou be in the city, and blessed shall thou be in the field. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of Salakia. Holy shit. Alright. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. Blessed shall thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shall thou be when thou goest out. And basically right now we are facing all of the opposite of this. Everything with a curse, We curse when we go in, we curse when we come out. Things that we build, they end up in other people's hands. When you have picnic, other people take them away. Etc. etc. We work for nothing, we work for other nations. 365 24/7 every friggin' day. For what? For fake wealth, for a little fiat currency, paper. Zine, we can't really buy nothing. And even if we buy nothing, we can't enjoy it because we have too much things to worry about. Alright. Continuing. He said, the Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way, and flee before thee 7 ways. You see that? Right now, are we afraid that they're running up and down and they're hiding because them are spoiled, So these are the blessings and the pleasures. These are the real blessings and real pleasures. Right? If you know, say, Lord upon full side, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, bless we with all of these blessings, that the enemies are flee 7 ways from before. All them other nations going to slavery, them are do work for it. We on top again. We are the rulers like we're supposed to be. Kings and priests. He said, the Lord shall command the blessing upon thee in thy storehouses, and in all that thou settest thine hand unto. And he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. There, because we get back with land. Right now we have impostors upon the land, yo. He said, the Lord shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy God, and walk in his ways. And all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of thy Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee. You see that? Right now, nobody not afraid of we, yo. Every friggin' nation look down upon we. We are the lowest of the lowest, the Hebrew, Native Americans, and Hispanics. We are the scum of the earth right now. Especially we brothers in the camps, in the highways and the byways. Especially. Say, and all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord thy God, and they shall be afraid of thee. And the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods, in the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy ground, in the land which the Lord sware unto thy fathers to give thee. Okay? So these are the pleasures, yo. When you plant something, it grow. You see me? And you can sit down and you can watch the thing. You can sit down and wait for it, knowing say, hey, nobody now go thief it. And it will go grow and you go get it for your one benefit. You see me? That's the pleasure. You don't have to worry about if people are going to thief it, or if the land not good enough for produce it, or you don't have time to look on it. This and all them things there. So, and in the fruit of thy ground, in the land which the Lord sware unto thy fathers to give thee. The Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven, to give the rain unto the land in his season, and to bless all the work of thine hand. And thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. So we are going to dip on top. Right now, literally speaking, Jamaica borrow from all of the other nations. Yo. Jamaica completely dependent on every other nation, every other country, to get basic things like food. So right now, when all World War III kick off, them countries them not gonna supply with no food anymore. We are gonna starve. That gonna happen. That gonna happen to the two-thirds of people. Them gonna starve. See me? He said, and the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath. If that thou hearken unto the commandments of the Lord thy God, which I command thee this day to observe and to do them. And that is our next one of the pleasure then, you know, for know so we can keep the laws then. This is a great pleasure in itself. If you know say you're not gonna have this flesh. This evil flesh where constantly a fight against your spirit, yo. Constantly a fight your spirit. Hard for tame, hard for control. If you're in a war with yourself, you can't really enjoy things. Too much distraction, too much disturbances, too much worries, yo. Continue. Because in the kingdom, we're not going to have this flesh. We're going to have a pure flesh. We don't lust after sin. The Lord is going to write Him law in our hearts. So we're going to keep all them laws them. Say, and thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day, to the right or to the left, to go after other gods to serve them. Right? Now this would I get into the curses. If you read further. So Romans chapter 8 verse 18, it says, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Yeah. You see me? Now which glory is the scripture talk about here? So So, first of all, we as the lowest scum of the earth, we are gonna be risen up, because once Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai get for them glory, we are giant ears. So we are get for glory too, we are get glorified. We are gonna be kings. Isn't so I just that it's Isaiah chapter 40 verse 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. You see me? And that's how the most I look upon them other nations here compared to we. You see me? A drop off a bucket. You see? So that just show you how the Lord bless we as a nation, and the glory we're gonna get in the near future. After the destruction and all this. You see me? The Lord are gonna raise up back Israel, yo. We're not gonna have no worries anymore. See me? We can enjoy the things that we're supposed to enjoy, and not just the material things, because we are gonna be the richest nation. You see me? Just freedom, yo, and comfort and relaxation. Right now, there's no way to relax in this. The scripture tell you. There's too much going on for we enjoy anything right now. Now, I'm gonna end it there still. I think me hit every point me don't want to hit. So I'm gonna close off. Hope this video edifying. Hope it put a thought into the minds of your brothers. Give you a little encouragement, etc. etc. With that, call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of James Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to all the brothers out there pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. We're soon out of this.